Honolulu, the official baseball of Georgia has been voted the best local class of 2011. It's Honolulu. Hall of Fame of Mexican Grill has been this event's heritage baseball authentic Mexican food for 26 years. Hall of Fame offers an extensive menu of traditional and fusion Mexican food with everything delicious. With Asian across the Savannah area, Hall of Fame of Mexican Grill is your place for authentic Mexican food. Located in Edison, Oklahoma, Street, Chef Rico, Restaurant and Liquor Company is your go-to for smooth service dressing and supply experts. Chef Rico is contacted at sales@chefrico.com. That's Chef Rico, R-E-C-O, sales@chefrico.com. I are Denver with the exponential producer extraordinary. On remarkable cultural service, rapidly vibrant, our mission is making a true impact on your life and your health. We are authentic, compassionate, friendly, and everything we do is to enhance your dental experience. Visit iHeartDental.com. That's iHeartDental.com. Clovers Nation, we are proud to be joined by fellow Midwestern greatness this evening. We would like to offer a special welcome to the official alumni group of the Michigan State University Stars who live in Savannah, the Savannah Spartans. The Savannah Spartans are a privileged group who participate in football and basketball games. And also participate in service freedom for a long time. We welcome all local and Michigan Spartans joining us at the Florida Stadium. Coming into the second half, the score, Clovers 2, Georgia 0. Goal scorer for the Clovers, number 32, including the 3rd minute, by number 11, Roddy Green. At the 43rd minute, conditions going into the second half. It is 10 degrees Fahrenheit, 46 degrees Celsius.
And welcome back, everybody. Once again, I am your host, Michael Blanton, here in the booth with Andres Velez Valencia. So we're preparing to bring you the start of the second half of the Savannah Clovers versus Georgia FC here in Memorial Stadium in sunny Savannah. Back underway, whistles blown. Bit of a recap as we're getting going. Clovers are up 2-0 behind goals from Max Wilkins and Roddy Green. We'll be back to, we'll let you know once we have any information on substitutes here. It looks like there may be a couple for Georgia FC, but looks like the same returning team for the Clovers. It's one of the subs, number 10, Konstantinos Pateristas. Ball is played back to Ramos, and Ramos will have it out.
It looked like he was coming in for Grayson Rocket.
Yep, Grayson Rockhill. He was the incorrect jersey number on the team sheet here, so taking care of some housekeeping here as we're back under play. Chung Rousseau. Excellent step by Kyle Nelson out of the defense. Back out wide to Chandler Vaughn. Mikal Green across to Kyle Nelson.
Great touch there.
Looks like we do have a substitute for the Clovers, is number 30. It's Alejandro Cruz had stepped on. Looks like Cruz is in for Alejandro Diaz-Santillan. De Leon receiving the ball. It's Roddy Green. Cruz is out wide now. Who's working the line? De Leon to the byline. Deflection out of bounds. We will have our first corner kick. Early action here for the Savannah Clovers. Short ball taken, quickly in, sitting in the box. And Georgia FC looking to break, and Lundeen with a foul will slow things up. Free kick for for Georgia FC. One other substitution for Georgia FC, number 19 stepping on the field, Luis Angel Ramirez. Ball played through. It's Uriel Zakaran coming onto it. Still gets possession of it, finding Okonkwo. Clover's defense rising to the occasion here. Seeing quite a bit more urgency in these first few minutes from Georgia FC. Certainly a little bit more fire under them.
Great touch there by Lundeen.
Excellent touch by Lundeen. Looking forward, streaking is McLeod getting to the box. Stallworth does a very good job of defending against McLeod. That ball was excellent by Corey Lundeen.
Yeah, and that first touch too to get under control, not an easy one.
Certainly a clinical showing for Corey Lundeen here. He has some of the best footwork we've seen on this Clovers team. As De Leon under a little bit of trouble here, taken away by Grant.
Yeah, rare giveaway there by Leon.
Cal Green getting on his horse. Smart play just to usher that out of bounds and give the Clovers the chance to get back on defense. Back to Stallworth, under pressure by Lundeen.
Great pressure there from the Clovers. Unlucky not to retain that ball.
Lundeen does have to be careful. Sitting on that yellow card, he's known to go in for a hard challenge. He has to hold up quite a bit. Good ball over the top. Comes down and whistled just for offsides. Excellent run for Zarakan. Getting forward, but just left a bit early. And ball taken quickly by the Clovers, getting things back underway here. Cal Green now on it. Wide Devon. Early ball looking for Lundeen. And Elijah Clark quick off his line to corral that ball for Georgia FC. Tough challenge as Roddy Green goes to ground on this near side. Almost out of view by the cameras here.
Yeah, really unnecessary foul there. You know, Green's, back to the goal, really nowhere to go, and just turning it over to a dangerous free kick position.
Yeah, this has been very dangerous historically for the Clovers. As Hargreaves can do anything to get a ball into the box, but they elect to go short here. Roddy Green back to his feet, gets to the line. And the officials were not ready to play. They're going to have to start over. Interesting.
Curious there. With no wall being set, the Clovers have every right to play that quick. So not really sure why they weren't allowed to do so.
Yeah, that was interesting for sure. But now we'll give Hargreaves a chance to mull over a crossing opportunity here, about 30 yards out. It's trademark shuffle, swinging ball in. Ball's up, De Leon.
Oh.
Just wide of the post.
I don't think he quite got the contact that he wanted there. I think it came hit off his head to his shoulder, kind of rolled off of him a little awkwardly and went wide. But
again, great opportunity.
Yeah, great opportunity. Great delivery. put it right on the 6. Perfect cross.
Yeah, you really can't ask for a much better ball from Hargreaves there. As Fillion ushers that ball out of bounds, Okonkwo not able to get to that. Clovers throw. Cruz with the throw. Wilkins bringing it down. Does well to maintain possession. Now Lundin. Again, silky footwork getting out wide. McLeod on the ball. And Stallworth intercepts, looking for Vaughn.
Both Lundin and DeLeon have just been really effective in the middle, keeping composed, keeping the ball, and just transitioning very well. Yeah, I really do like seeing DeLeon in that more advanced role in the midfield. He's been doing great there.
Long throw taken. But Zaragoza does well to get it out, but that's an excellent point you make, Andres. That was definitely a change that was only made within the last month to step De Leon. Talking to Coach Proctor about it, he said, just what you're talking about. They wanted more control, more of a strong presence in that midfield.
Yeah, he has a very commanding presence there for sure.
Strong on the ball, can have a hit from anywhere, excellent in the air. Very good control of the game as he finds balls in.
Man.
Quick ball. Wilkins getting to the end of it. Elijah Clark getting big, does well to maintain that possession and make that save.
That's one of those that's going to haunt Wilkins for the rest of the day. He knows he should have put that in.
I think Wilkins slowed up a little bit, thinking he might have been offsides, but no flag came up on that. We'll have a stoppage of play if Hargreaves was pushed to the ground. Free kick for the Clovers.
Wilkins still shaking his head at himself for missing that one. He
That's a center forward's dream right there.
Mm-hmm.
Back underway. Tough challenge by McLeod, but Lundin now onto the ball. Lundin putting pressure in.
Good battle.
And errant leg just swings to get that ball out of danger for Georgia SC, luckily falling to Fillion. Now Grant on the ball.
Yeah, it looks like Georgia's kind of modified the way they're playing in the attack. They're a little more centralized in the midfield when they're on the ball, have a few more options. They haven't quite utilized it well to their fullest potential, but it's definitely a little more organized.
Yeah, you can see what they're trying to do now. They're definitely trying to change that style of play a little bit. They still want to go through Fillion, and they know Grant has good footwork, as De Leon does very well to win ball as he's taken down by Grant. Grant throwing a leg at it, and center official reaching to the pocket and elects just to give him a little bit of a warning here. No card yet.
That's good little scare tactic from the referee. Warning me, I'm watching you.
Everyone in the stands calling for a handball there. Not called, as Georgia FC is trying to mount an attack now.
Yeah, I think that was a missed one from the referee, and Georgia's now on the attack.
Now Fillion. Back to Grant. Grant looking for the cross on his left. Looking for Okonkwo. And Cruz does well. But Cruz alone under pressure. Back to Okonkwo. Some footwork, and now Roddy Green coming out of the defense, making some help, or helping out on defense. Does well to keep possession. Angel Ramirez putting chase on the ball, but the Clovers playing keep away. Now switching to the other side of the field for McLeod. Lundin stretching, unable to get that where he wanted to. It's Clark corrals, and now starting back for Georgia. Zaragoza to Stallworth. Angel Ramirez. Jung Rousseau. Ball through looking for Zarakan, but not much happening there as Alejandro Cruz does well to usher that out of bounds. Clovers goal kick.
Yeah, he was able to find the gap there, but not effective enough to find the man at the end of it.
Yeah, you can see some things building for Georgia. They have some pieces in play that can be very dangerous for them. Okonkwo can have a strike from anywhere. Zarakan's running across that line, getting in good positions. They just aren't connecting yet at this point, but look for him to keep looking. Long ball taken by Ramos, hitting that official soccer ball of Nisa, the ball from Zara. Roddy Green has it for the Clovers. Looking for a big switch.
Great transition there.
McLeod swinging it back. Wilkins on it. Putting it across. Not sure if Lundeen headed that ball or if the ball headed Lundeen. Well, Wilkins tripped up, goes to ground. No foul, says the center official and the assistants. Georgia deep in trouble. Throw in for the Clovers. And they're going to drop it. Let Big Cal Green come in, uses good long throw ability here.
We've seen these long throws be pretty effective this season a few times.
Yep, the right kind of throw, every bit as good as a free kick. Puts a lot of power into it. Other side of the box, De Leon was waiting for it to drop, but good play by Stallworth to get it out of danger. Nelson under some pressure, finds Ramos. And Ramos resets, near side here to Cruz. Excellent composure by the Clovers as they're facing a lot more pressure than they did in the first half.
Yeah, clearly, Lundeen there not having any time to turn his back. They're putting a lot more pressure on the back of the midfielders.
Oh, what a touch by Hargreaves. Got to say, that was silky.
That was very nice.
Chandler Vaughn looking for an option here. And just drifted off sides as the challenge was made. Flag goes up, free kick for Georgia. Long ball taken by Clark, but only as far as Ramos, which is actually about as far as he could have hit it. Near side here to Cruz. Cruz looking for Lundeen. Lundeen does well to control that ball. And Roddy Green now finding Chandler Vaughn streaking into the box. Challenged by Stallworth. But ball played across. Wilkins, goal!
Goal! Clovers!
Another excellent build-up by the Savannah Clovers here. 60th minute goal scored. That's a brace for Wilkins, his second of the game. Great ball brought down from the near side here by Corey Lundeen. Turns, finds Roddy Green, who cuts to the middle, who finds Chandler Vaughn streaking to the box. Chandler Vaughn beats Stallworth on the defensive side, gets to the byline, puts a cross in right to the head, perfectly headed by Max Wilkins.
Vaughn is just blazing into the box, gets that ball, finds the perfect cross, and well executed.
Right when Georgia FC was throwing some haymakers at the Clovers, getting some opportunities, getting up into the box, Clovers counter very well. Clovers 3, Georgia FC 0 as we're back underway here. Goal coming again from Max Wilkins, his second of the game. Georgia FC is really going to have to put their heads down and do some work here if they want to try and get back in it. A lot of game left, 30 minutes easily, but they've got to make a move quick. But the Clovers, let's see what they can do, keeping possession here.
Yeah, that third goal is really going to change the dynamics of this game. Clovers can be a little more comfortable, more relaxed. Georgia's going to have to really put in some intense effort to try to make anything of this game.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do a lot more work, but they always say that the most dangerous score in soccer, 2-0. Well, we're now at that 3-0 point, which does not mean you can just sit back and wait. But there's a lot of work to be done by both sides here. Clovers definitely want to see this out. I know David Proctor, coach for Clovers, has wanted nothing more than to get a nice, good home win and a home shutout. So they've got to really put in work to make sure that they can see this out. Stallworth. Challenged by Vaughn. Does well to win it back for the Clovers. Cal Green. Nelson under pressure. Substitution coming in, number 16 for Georgia FC, Christian Smakowitz. Cruz. Green.
Yeah, great footwork there by Green.
And results in a tug of the jersey. Free kick for the Clovers here. But Hargreaves wants to get this going. He doesn't want to just sit this out at 3-0. He wants another one. I would love to see the Clovers just keep pushing here. Keep playing the game they've been playing.
Yeah, no reason to change anything. It's been working well defensively and on the attack.
Couldn't agree more. Good ball in from Vaughn to McLeod. Now back to the line. And Clark able to get to it. Corral that for Georgia FC as he's looking for his options to start an attack. Just when we were talking about Georgia FC getting a little pep in their step, fixing some of the holes in the midfield. It looks like there's a big giant hole in the midfield again. Trio of Clovers defenders do very well to win that ball back. Wilkins on it. Finds Green, getting to the line, keeps that ball in bounds. Early cross. Getting up is Jed McLeod and just over the bar. Excellent chance for the Clovers.
Great attacking header there. Read the flight of the ball really well and did a great job of, jumping, coming in front of the defender there and winning that header.
He just got a little under it, sent it over, but excellent positioning. Good work by Jed McLeod. And with that, looks like it's going to be McLeod's last action of the game. Excellent game for McLeod on that far side. Getting a nice ovation from the crowd here.
Yeah, all game being a huge threat down that left side. Georgia really had, little answer for him.
They did. They had a lot of trouble with his footwork and his vision.
Yeah, but great game.
But stepping on in Jed McLeod's place is number 29, Carlos Cepeda.
And again, Georgia trying to break that line again, just having trouble, finding that quality to really connect.
Yeah, you saw what they're looking for. Luis Angel Ramirez streaking up that line, trying to get something going, but the pass was just way past him. De Leon under trouble, but does well once again to get out of that. Finds Roddy Green. More good composure from Green. Wilkins keeps that in. Good defense there by Pastoritas.
Yeah, it's a good example of what you can see when the Clovers, feel really comfortable, feel like they're playing with a lot of confidence. They get out of these little situations almost with ease. It's been really great to watch all game.
It has been, and this is what we've been waiting for all season, and they've showed flashes of brilliance like this whole game. These lads can certainly do it, and it's really nice to see them putting it all together. Fillion looking wide for Stallworth. Fabian Rodriguez getting forward now. Smockowitz finding Fillion and back. Grant with space in the middle. Good searching ball by Grant. Chandler Vaughn does well to get on the other end of that to get it out of danger.
Yeah, that was an important clearance there.
Yeah, Fillion's been all over this field. He was going to be on the other end of it if Chandler Vaughn didn't get there.
Great ball.
Excellent ball in. Finding the Carlos Cepeda with a shot. Excellent save by Elijah Clark.
Yeah.
Coming out, getting big. Down low to his left.
Yeah, offside's call wouldn't matter, but that was a great save. Extending that leg, making himself as big as possible.
Once again, that was Corey Lundeen's vision there. He saw that out of the corner of his eye. Cepeda making an excellent run. Lundeen again, pickpockets. Now Max Wilkins in. It might have been a bit of touch there from So as Clark was able to corral it. But Clovers get it right back. Green with a 1-2, keeping possession. And the cross. Crowd easily by Elijah Clark. Clovers seem to be back on the front foot here. They're absorbing everything Georgia FC's throwing at them right now. But again, with plenty of time left, they still have to continue being cautious here and just playing their game. Rodriguez. Zaragoza. De Leon under a lot of physical pressure there. Christian Smockowitz trying to throw everything at him, but De Leon unbothered. Giveaway by So. Roddy Green picks it up to Wilkins' feet. So does well to come back and help out and steal that ball back for Georgia. Smockowitz with no options has to come back. Now for Grant on the ball. Back to Fillion. Back to Grant. Back to Fillion. Fillion with a good ball into the box, but excellent defending by the Clovers. He has to usher it back out. Angel Ramirez. Now back to Grant. Smockowitz. Ramirez to Fillion on the far side. Crosses in. Handled well by Kyle Nelson.
Yeah, good spell there by Georgia.
That was one of their best chances that they've had. It's looking more like the Georgia that we've seen this season. But was there a bit of a clip on the heels there as Clovers get a free kick and are back in business going forward. Roddy Green coming to the center of the park now. Finds Lundeen streaking, but flag will go up, called for offsides. Looked to have been off by just about a foot.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like that deflection off the back put him in that offside position. Originally, if it had gone through clean, he might have been okay.
Mm-hmm. As it looks like Lundeen and Stallworth on the far side of the field having a few words for each other. Corey Lundeen, certainly a gamer out here. Roddy Green double teamed. Another ball flicked up, wanting a handball, but falls to Hargreaves, finding Wilkins now. And flag goes up once again for offsides. I don't know about that one, Andres.
That was a tight call.
We do have the lines on the field, but unfortunately no VAR and no replay, so we can't go back and show you.
Wilkins wasn't too convinced of that either, but...
Yeah, he's not complaining too much about it.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Clark. Clark just going long. Cruz has it out, but comes only as far as Bateristas. Fabian Rodriguez switching the point of attack to the far side. Zaragoza comes back to Clark.
Yeah, Georgia retaining a little more possession past 10 to 15 minutes of this game, but I think the Clovers happy to keep shape, let them work the ball around a little bit, but so far nothing has much come of it.
Nope, has another ball in through. Looking for Zarakan on the far side. Zarakan has been busy, but Kyle Nelson rises to the occasion, and Ramos able to come off his line and control. Ramos with a bit of an errant clearance as he went for the side volley and kind of scuffed it.
First miscue we've seen from him.
Rodriguez getting to the box, has it left. Falls to Zarakan's foot. He swings and unfortunately scoffs it himself and out of bounds for a Clovers goal kick. Lucky break for the Clovers. Tough break for Georgia FC there as they were in business.
See Ramos apologizing to his teammates. Once that ball leaves the field of play. That first miscue we've seen from him. All his balls played up top have been pretty accurate so far this game, but first miscue we've seen.
Yeah, he seemed to be a little bit in the flow there. He wanted to hit that side volley, drop a short ball over here on the near side, but just got under it a little bit. But
and second.
Well, Clovers luckily able to rise past that again. Now back to Lundin. Being tracked down. Wilkins is in. Ball played through. Ball's chipped up. And just wide of the goal. Wilkins onside for that one. Lundin finding a scoop into him. Excellent run. But just wide of the goal.
Yeah. Great idea to try to chip it over the keeper. Just a hair off target.
Always tough to execute those, though. Mm-hmm. But again, Lundin with another excellent entry pass. Zaragoza now into the 75th minute. Ball played forward. Stallworth putting on the Jets. Able to get to it. Chandler Vaughn playing right alongside him. Speed for speed right there. Excellent play by both players. Will be a throw in deep here in the territory of the Clovers. Stallworth waiting for options. Looks like he's going to try and give it a good long throw. Fillion able to bring it down. Onto his left. Has it go. Just over and wide.
Yeah, dangerous strike. Just a little off bounds and was never able to keep it down. Just kind of kept floating.
Yeah, you get a turn like that. Unless you're able to wrap your foot around that ball, it's always going to have a chance to keep sailing on them.
Yeah, really, really difficult to execute well, but a good look.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the better chances they've had here in this entire game for Georgia FC. Fillion's definitely been one of their best players all over the field, trying to make something happen. Good for him for getting a rip on goal. Ramos going long. Wilkins throwing a challenge into Stallworth. Zarakan has it, but he's got nobody running off of him, and Clover's able to get possession back. Chandler Vaughn with space on the far side. Went for the cutback, but unfortunately missed, and Georgia FC able to get the ball. And big clearance from Zaragoza, out of bounds. Clover's throw. Fans, check out NISA's new streaming platform, NISA Plus. Your home for the latest content, highlights, and live matches. It's all here, all the action, all in one place, only on NISA Plus.
And fans, Hotel Planner is NISA's official online hotel reservation partner. Fans can get discounted hotel rates to attend NISA matches, tournaments, or personal travel. Visit nisa.hotelplanner.com to book your next trip today. and stay on top of the latest Savannah Clovers news by following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For news, tickets, and to join the Clovers newsletter, visit savannahclovers.com.
And back underway as we've had a throw in after a couple subs here for the Savannah Clovers. We'll have those for you in a moment. Cepeda getting some action on the far side, looking for a cross. Will go out of bounds for a Clovers throw in. Pardon me, Clovers corner kick. Substitutions for the Clovers. Stepping off the field, Chandler Vaughn. For number 18, Hakeem Martin. And also stepping on the field, number 5, Troy Paul. And out of bounds, we'll have another Clovers throw-in on the far side of the field. Clovers certainly walking towards the ball, trying to burn a little bit of clock, in no hurry to get this ball back in the field. Tough challenge in by Cepeda does result in a Georgia FC throw. Stallworth in, looking long upfield. Zarakan running onto it as it's played back to Ramos. And Ramos does well just to get it upfield. As comes the newcomer, Hakeem Martin on the near side here.
But yeah, Mike, as this match comes to the close in this last 10 or so minutes, Clovers have a lot of good positive things to reflect back on in this game.
They certainly do.
To take it into their last game of the season, Club de Leon will be 1 point ahead of them after this match if the results hold, and it's a good chance for the Clovers to try to even get a third place finish for the season.
They could. They can go up next week to Michigan. If they play like they did today, they certainly are going to make some waves. Likely has a lot to do with some of these subs being made right now, getting De Leon off the field, getting Chandler Vaughn. They've both run all over. As Green streaking to the box, puts it across. Clark able to get down, get in the way. Tough save to make. His defense does well to get the ball out of play. Yeah, Clover's definitely wanting to rest up some legs, make sure everyone stays healthy for next week. Obviously you don't want to look too far ahead when you're playing in your current game. But, 10 minutes left in regulation here. Up 3-0. Not a bad idea to rest a couple legs. Martin does well to control in the middle. Finding Paul. And Paul out wide. Green coming in. Top of the box. There's Martin. Has a go. And Martin with a left-footed strike for his first shot on target as a Clovers player newly signed this week.
And
just wide.
And coming on as a substitute, nearly getting your first goal. That, he's really going to wish he got that one back.
He did. He had a little bit of space. His eyes got wide on that one, but excellent opportunity. Good stuff for the youngster making his debut here. Cruz does well to intercept that play. Also in a game like this, tough shoes to fill for Martin, coming in for Daniel De Leon, who's, we've obviously been praising as such a stalwart presence in that midfield. Martin's got to do the same to get there. Green again into the box. Falls to Lundeen. Lundeen has the strike just over the crossbar.
He is releasing some emotions there. Not happy that he missed. I mean, it was a tough shot to take on, but he brought that down, got the shot off just really quickly. It was a great effort.
I think he was a little bit surprised that ball fell to him because Georgia FC was just trying to get that ball out. As another great run by Green into that box.
Mm-hmm.
Falls to Lundeen, and here we go again. Lundeen's just been all over the place.
Yeah, I think he's going to be mad not to get that highlight reel.
He certainly does deserve one here. He's going to keep working for it. Georgia FC looking to gain a little composure here and keep the ball. Grant does well, looking forward. Finding Angel Ramirez. Good battle by Angel Ramirez and Cruz. Ramirez gets into the box to Fillion. Fillion on his left, gets it across. Cal Green throwing a leg. And we'll have a foul as Cepeda was pushed off the ball. Free kick for the Clovers.
Yeah, the Georgia player arguing that call, but once the player's in the air and you kind of back down on the challenge and hit the player's lower body as they're coming down, that's always gonna get called.
Yeah, he's established himself there. He's in that position. That'll get called every time. Ramos, good long ball out. Martin does well to win it on to Corey Lundeen. Hargreaves. Bit of a big hop over Cepeda there. I thought he was going to bring that down. Throw in for Georgia FC. So finding Fillion. And Fillion looking for Stallworth. But Roddy Green comes and intercepts. He's now got the ball, finding Cepeda on that far side of the field. Cepeda looking for options. Puts the ball back across on the ground. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, you can tell what he was trying to do there, hoping someone was floating near the top of the box, ready to attack any ball that came in that area, but no one there.
No, Max Wilkins was wanting that cross to come to his head. He wants his hat trick here. But good to see everyone still working as hard as they can here for the Clovers. Lundeen once again finding Roddy Green, getting into the box. Gets past Stallworth and punched out by Clark.
Strong hands there by Clark. Making sure no second balls recovered there by the Clovers.
Good goalkeeping, and I'm sure they're all getting really sick and tired of Roddy Green running at them.
Yeah, I do not envy the right back's role right now.
Absolutely not. Stallworth is giving everything he has for Georgia FC on that far side. Paul does well finding Cepeda. Cepeda has a go. Blocked by Stallworth.
Good win
Well,
back.
Cepeda rips it, finds Green. Green has a rip, just wide. Sprawling out Elijah Clark. Not able to get there, but the ball sails just wide. Excellent chance for Roddy Green.
That ball struck really well.
Out
Just
sailing.
don't think he got the curl quite that he wanted, and sails just wide of the post.
Cruz with the throw. Tug of the jersey and out of bounds. And it will indeed be a free kick here for the Clovers. Hargreaves early ball looking for Roddy Green. And Stallworth does well to get in the way. We will have another Clovers corner kick. Fans, located at 2601 Whitaker Street, Chef Rico Restaurant Equipment Company is your go-to for food service equipment. Contact Chef Rico at sales@chefrico.com for more information. Ball is up. And Zarakan doing some defensive work here. Back for Georgia FC. Gets it out only as far as Cruz. Max Wilkins with a rip, and there's his hat trick.
Goal! Clovers!
What a rip by Max Wilkins. Everybody on Georgia FC stopped, but there was one player holding everyone on sides, and that ball dropped in right to Max Wilkins' leg. Smashes it past Elijah Clark. Nothing the keeper could do on that, as that was pinpoint. That's the third for Max Wilkins today, completing his hat trick.
Yeah, Wilkins on the brace, one-on-one with the keeper. He had options to pass, but you knew he was going for one thing, and he was going to smash that ball. And there was no other choice, was there?
That net is still rippling. 89th minute goal for number 32, Max Wilkins, completing the hat trick. Clovers are now up 4-0 over Georgia FC. Roddy Green getting the assist on that as well. Roddy's been all over this field, making everything happen. Really seeing the Clovers mesh together. Definitely some good ball. Meanwhile, Clark looking long. In the way as usual, Cal Green able to get that ball back upfield. Wilkins checking back. Roddy Green streaking to the box. Stallworth, excellent defense for Georgia FC. But only as far as Paul now. Clover's back on it. Martin in, looking for Lundeen, who puts the ball across, falls to Wilkins. Wilkins with another go, deflected. Wilkins isn't done yet, folks. Our center official, N.U. Tittman here, raises the board for 1 minute, but our center official has had enough. This game is over. 90th minute has reached full time. Clovers with a decisive victory here in Savannah, Georgia. Clovers 4, Georgia FC 0. Hat trick by Max Wilkins, putting 3 in the net. The other goal coming from Roddy Green. Excellent performance all around for the Clovers to see out the end of their home season, taking a decisive win. Full 3 points.
And you can see what it means to the Clovers here as players on, for their last home game. I mean, you can see that they are just so happy for this final home game result. I mean, some of them just on the field still just amazed at the result.
Absolutely. This Clovers team left it all out on the field. Coach Proctor all season long has praised this team for giving it their all. Now being able to come out here, last home game of the season, pitch a shutout, put 4 on the board. Excellent game all around for Clovers. And this is going to feel good going into next week when they head up to Michigan. Well, Andres, it's been a wonderful season. This is our last broadcast together for this season. Let's hope everybody's looking forward to 2025. Keep an eye out for the season coming up. That means we're gearing up for our 3rd professional season. Your $50 2025 season ticket deposit awaits. Please visit savannahclovers.com/tickets to purchase. Hope to see you in the stands next season. Andres, final thoughts.
Just a really positive outcome for the last home game of the season. Just not only in the result, but in the style of play, the way the Clovers executed their game plan, as a team played incredibly together.
They did, as
yeah.
a team.
Yep.
Well said.
And a lot of good things to go into for the final game of the season, and try to get a result to move up the table and where they want to be. So
Yeah, they're in position to do really well next week, and let's wish them the best. I know we'll be watching their NISA broadcast. Well, once again, Clovers 4, Georgia FC here, rounding out the home season. Again, hat trick for Max Wilkins, number 32. Roddy Green all over the field today, contributing. Andres, it's been a blast. Looking forward to next year, and have a great evening.
yeah, Mike, look forward to being back and see you guys next year.
Good night, everybody.